They have these little suckers, you know, on the bottom of the feet. That's what enables them to walk about on the ceiling.
There are no flies on these premises, not even in shirt sleeve days.
Oh, well, it's hardly that yet, is it? I was fair cold in bed last night.
Here, love. Half a dozen mid-brown eggs. That's 2 and 5.
Oh, you're right, Mrs. Sharples. There's a little speck on the outside of my glasses. Look, it must have been that. I'm sorry, how much did you say?
2 and 5.
Morning, ladies.
Morning.
My, there's a good smell in here.
I think it's the new bread.
Really, Bernard? Then I thought it was you. Tin of bangers, Mrs. T.
Oh, I like it, but no.
Oh, I found it on the pavement. It's yours.
No, thanks, love. You don't know where it's been.
I'd hang on to it if I were you. You might have need of it in 3 weeks' time.
Oh, yeah? What's that, then?
Well, your wedding's stupid. As a matter of fact, I was going to offer myself to you and our Sandra as best man. Now, I know you want to think about it, Ray.
True, Bernard, true.
But I can assure you, I would be reliable with rings and such. I know I'm not always to be relied on, but I would be if the occasion were right.
Thanks, love. You're a smasher.
Well, you will bear it in mind, then, eh?
All in good time, Bernard. Bye-bye.
And what's good time? Because 3 weeks goes very quickly, whether you want it to or not.
Cheeky monkey. Well, you've got to hand it to him.
Granted. Who else will he be fobbing off?
Oh, no wonder people stick to plastic.
You say something?
These flowers you got for our Irma, not lasted very long. Stan, do you think I ought to take her a cup of tea?
What do you think?
Well, I've not heard the bed creak.
No, better not.
No. You see, love, what worries me is, well, maybe we've done something wrong, you know, in ignorance, like.
Oh, she was as right as rain till last night, wasn't she?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to think.
Hello.
Oh, hello, love.
I hope you don't mind me butting in. I just wondered how she was.
Oh, well, she got off to sleep all right. Mrs. Walker lent her some sleeping pills, sort of shocking pink.
Well, she'll be all right when she's had a good night's sleep. Let her sleep it off, you know.
Stan, it's not like you in the morning after, Chuck.
Oh, it's the morning after the last few weeks. Honestly, Hilda, it's just delayed reaction. I wouldn't worry. If you want my opinion, I think she's been bottling it up too much. I mean, you two were obviously very upset and you didn't want to make it worse.
Ah, well, I'm going to get some facts. Make sure she gets a good breakfast. After a good breakfast, you won't know her.
Eternal optimist, my Stan.
Oh, I wouldn't worry, Hilda, I really wouldn't. Why don't you bring her round to the salon for a shampoo and set? It might cheer her up.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'll see what she's like. Hey, Val, if she has done what you said, you know, bottled up her feelings like, well, would you say that was our fault?
Oh, no, Hilda, no. Don't worry.
Hello, ma'am.
Well, Chuck, you do look better. There's definitely been an improvement.
In what?
Well, your eyes aren't so, they've lost that puffy look, you know. Did you sleep all right?
Well, I was doped up, wasn't I? I didn't have much choice.
Well, yeah, but you might have had nightmares. Irma, if you was to have a nightmare, I'd like to think you could tell me what it was.
You what?
Oh, I know I'm not the most obvious person to tell your feelings to. I mean, well, that's the way of it, isn't it? Mothers never are.
Oh, Ma'am.
No, I was aware of it last time when you was here at Christmas. I mean, if ever we was left alone and I asked you something about David or things in Australia, well, you wasn't very keen to make any reply. And that's why I've not gone out of my way. I've not exactly avoided the subject. On the other hand, I've not gone out of my way, but if you did want to discuss, you know, well, the accident, I mean, if it would help.
They're dead, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't mean help them, Chuck. I know it won't bring them back.
No, Ma'am, it won't.
No, I'm sorry.
Where's my dad?
Oh, he's gone to get some fags. He was very worried about you last night. Didn't want to go on his night shift. I meant what I said just now, you know, Irma, and that goes for your dad and all. You You don't have to hide things from your parents.
Hide? What should I have to hide?
Well, I mean, hide your feelings, like, Chuck. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's no stigma.
Oh, shut up, Ma'am, will you?
Irma.
Well, just don't go on, that's all. Oh, Ma'am, I'm sorry. I know you're right. I couldn't tell you what I feel, Ma'am. I just couldn't, so don't try and make me.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, isn't it? Why can't you?
I can't, Ma'am. I wished I could.
It'd have to be unofficial, Irma. And like I said the other day, she doesn't classify as a missing person. Still, I can keep my eyes skinned. I dare say one or two of the others will do the same.
She does to me.
What's that, lad?
She classifies as a missing person to me, Mr. Turpin.
Ah, well, I'll do my best.
You all right now?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry, love. She's frightened of the dryer. She thinks it's a sort of electric chair. I've not come to get my hair done, you know.
Oh, I thought... Oh, come on, it might cheer you up.
Does Ken get back for his dinner?
Yes, but it's a bit of a rush.
Well, I want to see him.
All right, I'll ask him to pop round. Unless you'd like to pop round to our place.
Well, your kids will be there, won't they?
Oh,
Well, I might start howling my head off or something. You never know, do you? Besides, it's private.
All right, I'll see he comes.
Right. I know I look tatty, but that's because I feel tatty.
No, wigs are not just to hide the mess underneath. They give thousands of women a new lease of life. And they might be a joke to you, but they're big business. We could have sold dozens more than we have done. Mr. Smith, could I have your undivided attention, please?
You have it. Nice pair of legs, that Barlow girl.
Oh, well, if you're thinking of telling her, which would be better than telling me, I suggest that you have the decency to wait for a bit.
Right, you have my undivided attention. Educate me, wigs and women.
Hey, about Irma Barlow.
Wigs.
No, Stanley Ogden, what you were telling me about the loan the other day.
Correction, what I didn't tell you.
All right, what you didn't tell me now.
All right, I have in my possession an IOU duly signed by Stanley Ogden over a sixpenny stamp for 600 quid.
Yes, you told me that.
And I also have in my possession the deeds of the Ogden residence, number 13, Coronation Street.
Do you mean Stan has signed his house over to you?
Yeah, security against the loan, all right.
All right, he must have had a brainstorm.
No, I want to send his wife to Australia. I think I resent that remark. Now listen, I look after my property very well. Right, Bevy's first, explanations after. Bevy's all round.
Now, Stan, explanations.
Well, you did embark on them, Mr. Ogden.
There you were in the newspaper office, come to give back your fare fund, which we're going to go to Australia with. Only it wasn't necessary.
Oh. You didn't take it with you? I mean, not in cash?
No, that money's as safe as houses.
Right, go on, Stan. There you were.
Well, there was me and the editor-in-chief, and Mr. Ogden, he says we can't do it. We can't return that money to its original source.
So, Mr. Ogden, did he then say you could keep the money?
He said keep the money in the spirit of the donor's intentions. That was his very words.
Hi. Val said you wanted to talk to me. Irma, if it's going to take long...
Look, you didn't have to come, Ken, if you didn't want to. I mean, I didn't say you was forced to, did I? And anyway, why should you? Why should you be bothered about me?
They're being concerned about you.
It was David you asked about the other day. What was David's last words?
Look, Irma, I mean, I've had a loss too. He was my brother, you
I know David was your brother. He was driving the car. He crashed it. I wasn't driving,
I know.
Well, nobody asked me how it happened. They all keep skating round it all the time.
Well, can you blame them?
I blame you. You was his brother. You must have thought about it. You're the clever one.
I had my theories, yes. I thought he might have had one over the 8. He drank that time when he hurt his knee, and it occurred to me it might have happened again, the drinking about. But for obvious reasons, it didn't occur to me to put it to you.
Well, why not? Because I can tell you all about David and the booze. He was drinking all the time over there, just like my dad does here, except there was a difference. I made him go.
How?
He loved Australia, your brother did. And I never shut up about coming home. Even when he did stop in, I just went on and on about it all the time. Used to drive him up the wall.
See, so I was right then.
No, you're wrong. Because that day in the car he wasn't drunk. He was just sick to death of me, that's all. Just choked off with me, and that's what did it.
You saying you were having a row? Are you?
Yeah. See, we've been having a row all day because, well, I wanted to go to the sea, but he said that the roads would be crowded and that he wanted to go somewhere else for a change. But I had my way. We went, but he was right, it was dead crowded. And he just had like, and I told you so, look all over his face. And so I started on at him. And then he got mad at me, but he wouldn't say nothing. He just kept driving, you know, faster and faster, just like a maniac, just as if he wanted to do us all in. And oh, Ken, I know I'm to blame. I know it should be me that's dead.
Take your point.
I did love him, Ken, honestly, I did. I don't know where it went wrong.
No? Well, I'll tell you. Because you can only live for yourself. That's all you're capable of. Believe you me, Irma, when you married David, I knew you were wrong for him. But now I know it goes much deeper than that. You've been no good for anybody. And if you have to spend the rest of your life living alone, then that's the best thing for you, because the only way you know how.
Is it true?
And you got 2 graves to prove it. That brands you, Irma. That brands you for life. Oh, leave her. Leave her alone.
Right, Ken, me old mate, what about one for the road, eh?
Oh, no thanks, Stanley. I've got to be back at the technical college. Anyway, I'm supposed to pong of chalk.
Oh, drunk in charge of a class, eh? Well, friends and neighbours, what do you say to another round, eh?
I'd say you're in need of a caution, Stan.
What for?
That loan you had from Dave Smith. Shouldn't you be counting the proverbial pennies?
Hey, Stan, 600 quid.
What do you mean?
Well, you borrowed 600 quid off Dave Smith for sending me to Australia. Now you've got the 600 newspaper money, what was meant for sending you.
Hey, why not use one to pay back the other?
Why not? Hey, I don't need you to finish my sentences for me. I was just coming to that.
What's called putting 2 and 2 together. I must say it's taken you long enough.
What do you mean you thought of it or no?
Oh, half an hour since, but I didn't deem it my prerogative.
No, neither was it. Stan?
Aye, I'll do that as soon as he shows his face. Now, how about another round, eh?
You've not eaten anything?
No, I don't think you'll be going back to make dinner, so no point.
I stayed with Irma, yes. You could have had a pie. Well, I suppose it says something for you. At least you felt you needed a drink.
Yes, but not for the reasons you think.
You don't know.
Love, it's written all over your face. Flagellating Irma, hitting her when she's down. Ken Barlow caught in a brutal attack.
Oh, but not on Irma. On yourself.
Come again?
Oh, you know what I mean. I am disappointed in you. I couldn't have done a thing like that. The things you said, that bit about the graves.
All right,
was
love,
horrible.
all right. I blew my top. The bit about the graves was neither here nor there. He would have died hereafter, to adapt a quote. No, death isn't the point, love. Life is. Life. And knowing that she made his life a misery. And knowing that she sold him short, deliberately. That's what hurt, love. That sticks in the crop. If you marry someone, surely it's for some kind of consolation and cheer, help.
Did you give him that? Did you ever? Or when you heard he was dead, that was your first thought, with the you'd let him down?
Go on.
You were taking it out on her, taking your own feelings out on Irma, and that's not fair.
Fair?
Well, at least admit it.
Oh, you're quite a little psychologist today, aren't you, though?
Do you know something? I liked your brother. I loved you, but I liked your brother.
More than you liked me, you mean?
It's quite hard sometimes.
She seemed such a lively lass, did Irma. I mean, that's what first struck me, you see. With me not being so lively myself.
Finished.
Like. Oh, thanks. Hey, I hope you don't mind me talking about her. I mean, I know she's a widow and not very merry.
No, it's not very difficult to put these in. Should try doing it yourself next time.
Well, shall I go on my way out?
No.
I didn't know you'd company, Richard.
This is Bernard Butler, friend of ours. This is Mrs. Bright.
I'm Richard's mother-in-law.
Oh, Audrey's mum. Oh, is it because she's poorly, then?
I've come to have a little talk with Richard. About this and that.
Oh, well, I'll let you get on with it, then. Thanks very much for this, Dickie. He's very good with his hands, you know.
And why that should be a compliment, I've never properly understood. So you've put it about that Audrey's ill. May I sit down?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
I know she's not here, Richard. I know because she's with me. Not to mince matters, she's been with me all the time.
But I phoned you said she wasn't there.
Oh, it's not my usual practice to tell fibs, but under the circumstances, and with Audrey to consider, she made it quite clear she didn't want to speak to you, said she needed time to think.
Well, I'm sorry whether she wanted to see me or not. I've been worried sick here.
It does you young men good to worry. Helps to bring you to your senses, makes you realise where you've gone wrong. No, Audrey convinced me it was the proper course. Not so much by what she said. What she didn't say spoke chapters.
Well, whose idea was this then? I mean, why bother to tell me now?
Audrey doesn't know I'm here. I've left her with her father. To be frank with you, dear, I had hoped she'd be open with me. I've begged her to tell me all, but she refuses to say a word. I'd like to bring you together, but I can't do a thing until I know the facts. I appreciate that you may have been worried, but I think it's a bit late in the day. If you'd worried about it earlier on...
You're not blaming me, are you?
I've told you, my daughter says nothing, and it looks very much as if she's shielding you. It's not the first time this has happened. It's not the first time she's landed on my doorstep in a nervous state.
But she was ill that time. I sent her. She needed a rest.
And from what, may I ask? I didn't approve of your marriage. Well, I won't go into that now. But once you were married, I expected you to take responsibility. I entrusted my daughter to your care. No girl leaves her husband without cause.
No.
Oh. So you do have something to tell me?
She walked out on me. She didn't so much as leave a note.
Oh, so you're the injured party. You've no idea why she left home. It's nothing to do with you at all.
Yeah, that's true, and you think. Oh, no, look, I'm sorry. This is getting us nowhere.
If it's nothing to do with you, Richard, and I can't think that Audrey, I can't think that the whole blame lies with her.
No, it doesn't, as a matter of fact. No, look, I'm sorry. I've said too much as it is.
There's someone else. A boyfriend. She'd a boyfriend, hadn't she? She's such an emotional girl. She's always been very impressionable. Wayward like her father. I've gone quite cold.
Look, now that you know, perhaps you could talk to her. Well, I'm sure it's not that serious and it would blow over. But if you can get her to come back, we can talk about it. Well, that's something we've never done, and maybe that is my fault.
Oh, yes. Yes, she is a good girl. I expect she feels ashamed. That's why she wouldn't say anything. I'll get off home. I'll talk to her. We'll sort something out. I'll give you a ring this evening. She can speak to you herself.
Yeah, well, that's the question of where, you see, with the neighbours. Well, could you ring me at the pub? It's called the Rover's Return, somewhere on 6.
Oh, yes, I shall be home by 3.
Want a piece of cake?
Irma? See, the trouble is he looks down on everyone. Looks down on me, on my mum and dad, and I'll tell you something else, he looked down on David and all.
But do you think he doesn't know that?
So what?
So it explains why I went for you, that's what. He feels just as guilty as you do. And you're both as bad as each other.
Hey, just a minute.
Did you tell Ken the whole truth? Did you talk about David's share in what happened? Because I'm quite sure he had a share.
I don't want to discuss it.
Oh, Irma, all I'm saying, you can't take all the blame on yourself. And the more you think about it, the more you're going to blow it all up. I'm right, aren't I? You did make it sound much worse than it was.
It's the way I feel. And I've said I don't want to discuss it in front of my father.
Oh, well, I'll nip out for a bit.
You stay where you are, it's your house.
Oh, look. I didn't come to defend Ken. I just think you should be able to understand.
I didn't know there'd been a Barney, otherwise I'd come back sooner.
Oh, it's all right, Dad. It's all right now.
I was that little fella from the Flying Horse, you know, he was showing me his pigeons. She's right, you know. The more you chew, the worse it gets.
And what else am I supposed
Why
to
don't
do?
you get out?
Where?
Get out somewhere, take your mind off things.
Haven't even got a shirt to iron.
Well, one of mine needs doing.
Oh, well, that's my mum's job, isn't it?
Your phone call's through, did
Oh,
you?
thanks, Miss Nugent.
Hey, Dickie Bird. What's with that missus of yours? I've got 2 days typing, piling up.
She's not better yet.
Hey, you're slipping out, you lad. What's wrong with your bedside manner?
Mrs. Sharples? Mrs. Sharples? Did you hear that? No, obviously you didn't.
What is it now? You can't even catnap here without being pestered.
The other day in the corner shop, didn't you ask after Audrey? And Dickie said she was well?
Well, something to that effect. What of it?
Well, according to Ray Langton, she's been 2 whole days off work.
Is that what you woke me up for?
Yes, yes, I suppose it is none of our business, really.
You speak for yourself.
Yeah, I've got that. Arriving Manchester 7:04.
I'm having to ring from the station. I've just this second waved her off, so I won't keep you, Richard. I've said you'll be there at the other end. I've spoken to her like I said, and I'm sure with a little understanding on both...
Thanks, but listen, I must go now. Thanks a lot.
You going to watch the cup final tonight?
No, I've got better things to do.
Hey, young man, I want a word with you.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sharples.
What's to do with that wife of yours?
It's all right. I'm going to meet her now. Oh!
Hey, here, what's your rush? No excuse for that sort of behaviour. Is there, Mrs. Sharples?
I've changed my mind.
What about, love?
That repayment to Dave Smith.
Oh, Stan, don't you think you should have it right away?
He's rolling in it. He's got gold cufflinks, carat gold.
I know, Chuck. Found one on the floor of the Salon only this morning. I was tempted for a minute, but then I shoved it in the roller box.
Sit down.
Eh?
That editor said keep the money in the spirit of the donor's intentions, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, their intention was to help my family in lumber. And one of my family is in lumber.
Irma.
Irma. That money goes to help her.
Train arriving at platform 16 is the 1735 from Blackpool. Manchester Victoria. This is Manchester Victoria. All change at platform 16. All change at platform 16. Train arrived at platform 16 is the 1735 from Blackpool.